So I thought I'd just make a quick video showing progress so far on my shotgun rush game. The basic idea is that you have different shotguns and it'll be like an endless runner. So you'll have different rooms and you have to defeat waves of enemies in rooms and move on to the next stages and getting upgrades while the enemies are getting harder to defeat. Kind of just endless runner, keep going until you die kind of thing. Um, Let me just launch it. So what I've got so far, it's like a basic shotgun, so this is the default shotgun, and it fires out 5 pellets. And there's some visuals here just so it represents it a bit better. You can see where the pellets are going. If I look up, you can see there's like pellets fire out. The pellets aren't the things actually doing any damage. Those are line traces doing damage. Pellets are just visual, and then it spawns some like sparks at the end when it fires. I've got a few upgrades for the shotgun. So like this is just a parent upgrade, which all of these are like children of. So you got like fire rates, you can fire faster. These only do like small upgrades for now, but I can always tweak the percentage increases and things like that. You got a spread upgrade, so like tighter spread, range and like damage stuff. Yep. So you're quite fast. You move around quite fast, and you're like quite floaty, and you can move around in the air. So it's not like if I jump, I can still like change direction. I want it to be quite fast paced, and you're like running around, jumping, shooting around like this. You're pretty confused. What you can see here is these are drones, and then this is a drone spawner. So this is an enemy type. As you can see, I can damage for the enemies. They have health bars. And when I destroy it, it will despawn. But this is a drone spawner, so it's just a stationary enemy that just spawns in more drones one after another. Right now, these drones don't really have much logic behind them, so they're just stacking up on top of each other. That's why it's a big, a big tower. Yeah, but I can destroy it. In case of the animation. Oh, you'll probably also see that when I shoot an enemy, it comes like a little hit marker, a little X for where it's been hit. I say, ignore this guy. This right here is one of the drone enemies. Right now, he's got a little charge up there. So the idea would be that once he sees you, he'd charge up a shot like that, and then he'd fire a beam for it lasts about a second. He's got flinged. So yeah, you'd charge up a beam, and then he would fire out in front of him. This guy's I'm doing the enemies with state trees. And this guy is one I haven't quite finished yet, but yeah, you can see like the charge up animation, how it works. So this guy, he's just a default enemy. So right now he just so if he sees me, he'll shoot a bullet and then he'll move a small amount and then he'll shoot again, and he just keeps doing that. But if I go around the corner, he'll stop shooting and he'll just move to random locations at the moment. Yeah, they're all destroyable. The bullets don't actually do any damage to me yet. I haven't added that in just because I'm trying to test it out. No, it would be quite hard to test if I just died every time. But yeah, this guy here, he's a turret, so he doesn't move at all. But what he does do is he'll lock onto me, and he'll just fire a constant barrage of bullets. There is a bit of delay before when he shoots for where he's like looking, so I can like dodge the bullets like it isn't, and I can also change that delay so he shoots even later. But yeah, he's got a little like turret nozzle thing, so you can tell he's looking at you. And he just constantly shoots. Yeah, that's it for at the moment. Right now I'm working on finishing the state trees for the enemies, and then once that's done, I can start making the little levels in the world and start putting the enemies in it. And then I think the game will start to form from that. So the idea is just you have a room and there'll be a challenge in that room, like I'll get to the end in a certain amount of time, destroy all the enemies, find a key and open the door or something in that room, and it'll just be an endless runner of like a random room each time, and maybe after you defeat 2 rooms or just 3 rooms, or after every room, you'll be able to pick up one of those upgrades and just get better over time. But at the same time, the idea would be the enemies are also getting stronger, so it's just getting harder and harder as you go. But at the same time, you're also getting better, and you'll have like different spreads and stuff. The idea in the long run for the game was just, so this is just a default shotgun, but I could add like a slug shot or a auto or a not a buckshot, what's it called? Double barrel or like a sawn off, like different shotgun variants. I really like shotguns in games. I don't know, I just find something satisfying about it. So yeah, I just wanted to make a game around shooting shotguns at enemies. I'll show you some of the state tree stuff. So yeah, so just a default one. It's very basic at the moment. But what it is it's if it's idling, if it can't see the player, and it just moves to a random location. If it can see the player, it'll shoot. It'll do a quick move, and then it will go back to the start. And it'll keep doing that until it can't see the player anymore, which it will go to idling again. It's very basic at the moment. Um, so that's just a basic anyone, and then I've got a drone one which is a bit different, where it first looks at the player and then it'll shoot the big laser. So it won't like track the player. It'll get the player's location at a point, and then it will charge up and fire. So it's not like the laser's targeting him. It's kind of like a constant beam headed at one position. But right now I haven't got the laser in just yet. I've just got that charge up phase. But yeah, no, I'm happy with the progress. I'm excited where it's going.